Hello, today is Holy Saturday, April 19th, 2025. Going into today's readings, what was Jesus doing on Holy Saturday? Holy Saturday is a special day in the Church. It is the day between Good Friday, when Jesus died, and Easter, when he rose from the dead. It is an appropriate time to reflect on the meaning of what we profess in the Apostles' Creed. After that Christ's death, he descended into hell. According to the Catechism of the Catholic Church, the word hell, Sheol, in Hebrew, or Hades in Greek, is the name given in Scripture to the home of the dead who were deprived of the vision of God. It goes on to explain that the descent to the dead is the last phase of Jesus, the messianic mission. The Catechism states, in his human soul united to his divine person, the dead Christ went down to the realm of the dead. He opens heaven's gates for the just who had gone before him. Jesus, the author of life, by dying, destroyed him who was the power of death, that is, the devil, and delivered all those who, through fear of death, were subject to lifelong bondage. Holy Saturday is a day when Catholics take time to quietly reflect on the time Jesus spent in the tomb. Mass is not celebrated during the day. Instead, the time is meant to be used in wait and pray ahead of the Easter Vigil that takes place this evening. Quote from an ancient homily for Holy Saturday. Today a great silence reigns on earth, a great silence and a great stillness. A great silence because the King is asleep. He has gone to search for Adam, our first father, as for a lost sheep. John 19, verse 41-42. Now in the place where he had been crucified there was a garden, and in the garden a new tomb, in which no one had yet been buried. So they laid Jesus there because of the Jewish preparation day, for the tomb was close by. Only John tells us that Jesus was buried near the place of crucifixion, and that the tomb was in a garden. Interesting, for it all began in a garden. Then the Lord planted a garden in Eden, in the east, and he placed there the man whom he had formed. Along the way there was another garden too. Jesus went out with his disciples across the Kidron Valley to where there was a garden into which he and his disciples entered. Judas, his betrayer, also knew the place. Now it all ends in a garden, for this garden is not just the garden of burial, it is the garden of the resurrection, the beginning of the glorious birth of creation into its destiny. Garden to garden, this is a miniature of our own life, our birth, our death, with some gardens of Gethsemane along the way. We manage this journey with the help of God, the help of others, and some grit of our own. This time of prayer, with the Lord present, is a garden that awaits me every day. Spend some quiet time with the Lord. I appreciate you for being here, and I will catch you tomorrow and Easter.